Hey guys, so this is going to be a new video series that I'm going to be doing. I'm not sure exactly how many parts it's going to have to it, but I get a lot of questions about my training split that I do. And I feel like the best way that I can answer that is to kind of just take you guys through an entire week and then do each day at a time, kind of just take you through the workouts. Because it's kind of a lot to just sit here and explain. So I figured if I just kind of take you guys through all my workouts over the week, then it'll kind of just make a little bit more sense to what I do, because I follow a pretty conjugate style based training. That's what my coach Jesse has me doing. So it's a lot to explain because it's so different every time I do it. So I figured if I just take you guys through the whole week or so, you can kind of just get the gist of what I'm doing and kind of how things change up. So let's go to the gym.
What's going on, guys? I just wanted to share with everybody what's probably my favorite day of the week. It's probably not, deadlift's probably my favorite day of the week, but this one's pretty close because it's not super hard, and it's basically just like a modified arm day is pretty much what it feels like. So I follow a pretty conjugate style of training, especially when I'm getting closer to meet. So today what I'm going to be doing is my dynamic bench day. So it's just some light bench stuff, but I'm going to try to move the weight really, really fast, then I get to do some fun accessories afterwards, so I'm just going to kind of go through the whole workout. Alright, so what I have here is about 195 pounds plus 2 chains, which is about, on each side I got about 50 pounds worth of chains. So this is 40% of my 1 rep max bar weight plus the chains. And so what I'm doing here is, this one's actually going to be pretty easy today, but I'm just trying to make it move really, really fast. I'm going to have 30-second rest intervals, and I'm going to do 10 sets of 3. But each rep is a 3-second hold at the top and 3-second pause on my chest. Alright, so here I am, 5 sets in. This will be set number 6 right here. And then the goal for these is to move them as fast as I can. So I'm not going to sit here and record every single one of my sets for you guys to see, because you don't want to watch me do this 10 times. I'm just going to, I record the first, the 5th or 6th, and the last one, because I want them to all move at the same speed. Alright, set number 10. Alright, so now I have 4 sets of AMRAP push-ups. So the first 2 are going to be just me doing it, and the next 2 are going to be with the slingshot on. So here we go, set number 1. Alright, that's 1. Okay, so I think I got 60 something on that one. Either way, I just waited until my chest was basically felt like it was cramping. I'm not going to record all of them because I think it's pretty boring just to sit here and watch me do push-ups. But yeah, so I'm going to do the rest of my push-ups now. I might record one of the ones in the slingshot. So the slingshot push-ups are interesting. You would think, in theory, it kind of sounds like they'd be a little bit easier because you're using a slingshot, which they are easier, but they're easier, so that just means an AMRAP set has way more reps, so they actually end up sucking worse, because it's you're holding your weight on your hands and shoulders and arms and stuff still the entire time, so you still get just as tired. But it's a really interesting way to do push-ups. I kind of like doing it. Gets a lot of blood flow in there, so yeah, here we go. Okay, so did all 4 sets of my push-ups. I only recorded the first one because I don't need to record every single set. So now I'm going to do the same thing with pull-ups, 4 sets of AMRAP pull-ups. And with the push-ups and with these, I'm going to rest for 1.5 minutes between each set. That way it kind of just makes it a little bit harder and get through it a little bit quicker. So I won't be able to do as many reps because I'm really just going for an overall pump, burn, whatever here. So 4 AMRAPs here. 2 just by myself, and then 2 with a little bit of band assistance. So basically the same thing as that I did with the push-ups with the slingshot. So here's the first set. I hope I can get like at least 20. So kind of funny how AMRAP sets work. You do really good on the first one. I think the first one I got like 23 and that one was like 12. So it just, the decline of reps that you have on each set is like a lot. So that's it. Ugh. All right. All right, so now I'm just gonna do 3 sets of 10, some relatively light shrugs here, just to, I don't know, just for the sake of doing shrugs, I guess. So here we go. Alright, so last 2 things here. I'm going to do some of these banded triceps. So I'll do a couple where I stand like this and go right here, and a few sets where I stand the other way and extend like that. Pretty much just do that until my arms get really tired, and then I go superset that with some curls, some dumbbell curls, alternating or same time. Or today I think I'm going to do hammer curls. But, you know, I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing. I don't really think you guys need a tutorial of how to pull a rubber band down and then do curls with dumbbells. So that's pretty much the workout. So, yep. And yeah, there you have it. That was just an example of one of my dynamic effort bench days. That's how I start off every single week. That's my first workout of every week. And like I said earlier, those percentages that I use change every single week. They usually don't go over 60%. On a rare occasion, they will get to around 70%. Sometimes I use bands. Sometimes I use chains. Like today, I use chains for the first time in a while. Or sometimes I don't use either. Sometimes I'll just use straight bar weight. But either way, the principle is still the same. It's a lot of sets, not that many reps per set, but just short rest and between each set, and try to just move the weights as fast as I can, followed by a decent amount of back work, tricep work, a little bit of bicep work, sometimes some abs, a little bit of cardio, just kind of whatever, just something like that, just something nice and easy. And I really like these days because I get to leave the gym feeling good, get a nice pump. I don't really have to worry about injuring myself on these days. You know, I'm probably not going to tear a pec or anything or blow out my bicep doing some light curls or doing like, you know, 40 to 50% on my bench press. So make sure you check out my future uploads. I'm going to be doing the entire week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.